Hello friends, welcome back to another awesome video. In this video, I will take you through the mock interview of a specially abled banker named Pranith Banerjee who is currently serving as a clerk in Siliguri, West Bengal. He is a dedicated and accomplished banking professional with a track record of delivering exceptional service. His primary responsibilities at the branch include savings account opening, passbook printing, cashier duties, and conducting Know Your Customer verifications. Mr. Pranith has also demonstrated a commitment to continuous learning by earning prestigious certifications like JIB, CIB, and anti-money laundering by IRBF. Despite being specially abled, Pranith exemplifies resilience and adaptability, overcoming physical barriers to perform his duties with excellence. Soon to initiate a new chapter in his life with marriage, Mr. Pranith aspires to take on greater responsibilities as an officer, leveraging his skills to drive operational efficiency and customer satisfaction. So let's see how his promotion interview goes, and also do stick till last of this video because I have a special free resource for you which I will reveal later in this video. So let's start with this mock interview. Congratulations Mr. Pranith Banerjee on making it to the interview stage for the clerical to officer promotion. How are you feeling today? Thank you so much, sir. I am feeling excited and a bit nervous, but overall I am looking forward to the interaction. That's the right spirit, Pranith. Before we begin, let's talk a little about you. You have been serving as a clerk in Siliguri, right? Could you tell us about one memorable incident you have experienced at your branch? Definitely, sir. One incident that stands out occurred last year when an elderly woman came to the branch for her first Aadhaar linked account. She was speaking in very low voice in Bangla, so the officer at our branch, who is from Karnataka, sent the lady to me. And it was very clear that she was nervous. I also noticed her hesitancy and offered to guide her personally. Step by step, I explained all the process in simple terms and helped her complete all the formalities. A week later, she returned with her grandson to thank me with a small box of sweets. It was heartwarming to see how small efforts can make a significant impact on our customers. That's a lovely story, Pranith. It in fact shows your dedication towards customer service. Now, I understand that you are a specially abled employee and use a wheelchair. What challenges have you faced in your role and how you have overcome them? Sir, there have been challenges, especially when our branch facilities were not fully accessible. For example, accessing certain counters or dealing with files placed on higher shelves required me to depend on other colleagues. However, I have worked closely with my branch manager to identify areas of improvement. We now have ramps and my workstation is designed for easier access. Personally, I have developed a system to handle tasks efficiently by taking help of digital tools whenever possible. Teamwork has also been a big factor in overcoming all these challenges. Now friends, I hope you are loving this mock interview. But before moving ahead with this interview, don't forget to get your bank promotion resources from the links given in description of this video. This first book is chapter-wise question bank for bank promotion examination. Then this second book is bank promotion secret sauce, which is in fact summarized notes for your bank promotion examination. Lastly, this third book is Banking Case Studies book, which is very important for your interviews as well as handling day-to-day banking issues at your branch. All the links are there in description of this video, so don't miss any of these resources if you want to ace your bank promotion examinations. So let's move ahead with our mock interview. That's commendable. Now, Pranith, if you are given the opportunity to become an officer, what suggestion would you make to improve branch facilities for employees like yourself? Sir, I would suggest a comprehensive accessibility audit for all the branches. Small but impactful changes like ergonomic furniture, accessibility counters, and better signage can make a huge difference. Additionally, conducting regular sensitization workshops for staff to understand and support the need of specially abled colleagues would ensure inclusivity as well. Excellent thoughts, Pranith. Let's now shift gears a little. I can see that you handle KYC regularly in your current role. What steps do you follow to ensure accuracy and compliance while conducting KYC? Sir, I ensure that documentation process strictly follows RBI guidelines. First, I verify the customer's identity proof and address proof thoroughly. I cross-check for any discrepancies in the documents. Now, if it's a corporate account, then I ensure all relevant resolution and declarations are in order. Finally, I educate customers about importance of KYC compliance to prevent future complications. Lastly, as far as data entry is concerned, I double-check every detail before submission to avoid any errors. That's a solid process, Pranith. But tell me, how do you handle KYC for Pradhanasheen women who may not feel comfortable providing their photographs or biometrics? Sir, I have come across many such cases in Siliguri's culturally diverse environment. For Pradhanasheen women, I ensure utmost respect and privacy. I arrange for a female colleague to handle biometric verification and other sensitive aspects in a private space. But if that's not possible, then I use certified alternative identification methods like Aadhaar OTP authentication or introducers from our branch as per KYC norms. I also ensure that they feel comfortable and are informed about necessity of these steps. Very thoughtful, Pranith. Moving ahead, I notice you have certifications like GIB, CIB and anti-money laundering. While these are impressive, you don't have direct experience in credit or loans. How would you manage loan portfolios as an officer? Sir, I understand that credit management is a critical area for officers. While I don't have direct experience, I have started studying relevant materials including RBI guidelines and our bank's loan policies. Additionally, I plan to apply for Certified Credit Professional exam to gain specialized knowledge. On a practical level, I would seek guidance from experienced officers and attend training sessions provided by the bank. I am confident that my learning ability and certifications will help me adapt quickly to this responsibility. That's a proactive approach. Now let's dive into a hypothetical scenario. Suppose a customer complains about being denied a loan despite fulfilling all the eligibility criteria. How would you handle such a situation? Sir, I would first emphasize with the customer and listen to his concern without interrupting him. Then I would review their application details to understand the reason behind the rejection. If it was due to insufficient documentation or a misunderstanding, then I would guide them on how to rectify it. If the rejection was due to policy constraints, then I would explain it to them transparently and suggest alternative financial products or solutions. Maintaining transparency and offering alternatives would help resolve this issue perfectly and without any argument with the customer. Now friends, before moving ahead with this mock interview, don't forget to get your free promotion resources from the links given in description of this video. This is a free ebook containing 5 full-length bank promotion interviews. All the mock interviews are different from each other and present you completely different scenarios. You might face any of these scenarios in your bank promotion interviews. All the links are there in description of this video, so don't miss to get this important and amazing ebook. Now let's move forward with our mock interview. Good approach, Pranith. Now let's test your banking knowledge. Can you explain what a garnishee order is and its implication for a bank? Certainly, sir. A garnishee order is a legal directive issued by a court instructing a bank to attach the funds in a customer's account to settle a debt owed to a third party. It in fact has 2 stages. First is order nishi and second is order absolute. Order nishi directs the bank to freeze the account temporarily and inform the court if the funds are available. Next, if confirmed, then the court then issues order absolute, instructing the bank to transfer the specified amount to the creditor. However, certain accounts like joint accounts and accounts with exemptions such as PF or gratuity deposits are generally excluded from garnishee orders. That's correct, Pranith. Here's another one. Recently, RBI has been focusing on digital lending. What do you think are the key risks associated with digital lending platforms? Sir, digital lending platforms often face risks such as data privacy breaches, lack of transparency in terms and conditions, higher interest rates, and unethical recovery practices. Additionally, there is also the issue of regulatory arbitrage where unregulated entities exploit the loopholes. But recently, RBI has introduced guidelines to address these issues and focus on customer protection and stricter compliance measures. Well explained. Now, let's add a bit of twist. Suppose you are managing a small newly opened branch and during a routine audit, a discrepancy in cash handling is identified. How would you address this issue as a branch manager? Sir, first I would review the audit findings thoroughly and identify the source of discrepancy. Then I would cross-check with the cashier and other relevant staff to understand if it was a mistake or intentional. If it was a genuine error, then I would counsel the staff involved and ensure the proper rectification. But on the other hand, if there is suspicion of foul play, then I would report it to higher authorities and cooperate fully with the investigation. Simultaneously, I would strengthen internal controls to prevent such incidents in the future. Great, Mr. Pranith. You have handled that pretty well. Lastly, let's discuss anti-money laundering. Can you explain what layering means in the context of money laundering? Sure, sir. Layering refers to the process of disguising the origin of illicit funds by conducting complex transactions to separate the money from its criminal origin. This often involves multiple bank transfers, splitting funds into smaller amounts, or routing transactions through various countries to make the tracing difficult. One last question, Mr. Pranith, before we wind up this interview. Given your upcoming marriage, how do you plan to balance your personal and professional responsibilities as an officer? Sir, I believe that clear communication and time management are key. My fiancée is also very supportive of my career goals, and we have already discussed strategies to balance our personal lives and professional commitments. As an officer, I would prioritize tasks efficiently and ensure that I meet both professional and personal expectations without compromising on either. That's great, Pranith. Thank you and all the best for your promotion results. Thank you, sir, and have a great day. So friends, I hope you like this mock interview. If you want more such mock interviews, then please message in the comment section and I will make more such videos for you in the future. Last but not the least, don't forget to get your bank promotion resources from the links given in description of this video. So thank you and I will meet you again in another video.